June is Pride Month across Canada and around the world, but the Pride flag will not be flying outside the York Catholic District School Board in Ontario. Trustees last night voted against a motion to fly the flag, and just this past hour, we heard from the chair of the board regarding the decision. The CBC's Megan Fitzpatrick is in Aurora, Ontario, where there was a heated meeting last night.
Last night was the latest in a series of emotional meetings at the York Catholic District School Board. Earlier meetings, the police had even been called because of some members of the audience disrupting meetings. There was extra security on hand last night, as well as police. There were heated discussions around the idea of raising the Progress Pride flag here outside this building. The motion had been put forward by 2 student trustees, and they were supported by a handful of trustees as well who spoke about the motion. They said they thought raising the flag would be a powerful symbol and a good opportunity to show support for the LGBTQ+ community in the York Catholic District School Board. Some of the trustees, though, who spoke against raising the flag said they had learned a lot in the last couple months about this issue, but ultimately they felt like raising the flag would be like just checking a box to say they'd done it, and that it would do little to actually meaningfully address the harassment and hatred that some LGBTQ students say they feel when they're at school. When it came down to a vote, it was 6-4 against raising the flag. Today, we heard from the chair of the board, Frank Alexander, who explained his decision to vote against the motion, saying he said that the flag does not align with Catholic values. He was asked, though, about the decisions of some other Catholic school boards in the province that have decided to raise the flag. Here's a little bit of what he said in response to that.
Our cross and our faith is primary, and we want to have you see that, in fact, the fact that we stand out says or asks the question, what's different about York Catholic? What's different about us is that we stand for our faith, we stand for Christ, and so when the question is asked, that will be the unifying figure, and hopefully we might change some hearts and some minds as a result.
Alexander pushed back on criticism from some who were saying that schools in this school district aren't safe for members of the LGBTQ+ community. He insisted that they are. There has been plenty of reaction to this decision, though, by the board. The student trustees who put it forward said after the meeting that they were disappointed and disheartened, but they said they would continue the fight to get these flags raised, not just here outside of the board office, but at schools within the region as well. We also heard today from Ontario's Minister of Education, Stephen Lecce, in response to the board's decision. Here's some of what he said.
We have been clear and consistent since this issue first arose. Our message to children in our schools, particularly from the LGBTQ+, is that we see them, we value them, and we are proud as a government to stand with them now more than ever. The Pride flag is something we can rally behind. It represents a welcome, inclusive message for every child.
The group PFlag Canada has also been reacting to this decision. They issued a statement, and in it, they encouraged individual schools in the York Catholic District School Board to go ahead and raise pride flags outside of their schools anyway, in defiance of the board's decision. Today, the chair of the board said if any schools did that, it would be a violation of the board's policy, and there would have to be consequences for that. Megan Fitzpatrick, CBC News, Aurora.